Alright guys, just wanted to do a quick review of my new turkey vest. It's the Knight and Hale RNG-200, that's the run and gun 200. They also have the RNG-300. The only difference is the 300 will have a little bit more pockets, so bigger storage areas. Some highlights of this vest that I really like just starting out. They have a 10-point adjustment on this, so that means one size fits all. You've got chest adjustments here and here, up here, on the side of your back, on the back of your shoulders, and you've got these here as well. Anyways, that's one of the main things that they're going to be pushing about this vest is it's very accommodating to whatever size you may be and how you want your vest to fit you. Anyways, so I'm going to start on this side. I'll start down here. We've got an awesome box call pocket that also doubles for water bottles. But what they've done here is they've got this pocket, and then they've got this spot here that your paddle actually slips into to keep your box and the paddle separate. That way you don't get that squeaking noise as you're walking down the trail. After turkey, you don't have to keep it rubber banded or anything. That's a great idea, whoever thought of that. It shows they really put a lot of thought into this vest. Also, these pot call pockets makes them very accessible. They're very tight to your pot calls as well. If you have an oversized pot call, this one's pretty large, and it just barely squeezed in there when I first got this, but it's kind of stretched a little bit. I'm going to leave it there just so it'll kind of form around that. But anyways, I really like these holders here. Makes your pot calls really easy to get to. Only downside, they're not out of the weather, so I usually don't use my pot calls in the rain anyways. Then you've got this pocket here. All of their zippers are going to have this nice plastic grip here, or rubber I guess. But you've got your striker pocket. This will hold 4 strikers. The strikers are kind of hard to get started in there, but you've got some extra room to, if you want to put a cell phone, GPS, wallet, something like that in there, you could. Also, you could probably put a couple extra strikers, but who needs that many strikers? Okay, I'm going to move over to the right side. So starting in this pocket, which I already have unzipped, it's your shell holder. I think you can hold 6 shells in there. I'm not going to keep that many. I'll probably keep 4, and that's just in case. I don't even know. Here in Missouri, you can only kill 1 bird a day, so I'm not really going to be in need of more than hopefully 1 shell, but 2 or 3 at most a day. But just in case, you know, maybe if a friend needs to borrow your shells or something, I've got them. So that pocket is also quite roomy. You can fit a lot of things in there. A pretty big wallet, cell phone, portable charger, something like that. I always keep a portable charger with me so I can hook up my cell phone because I use a map, and that map really drains my battery. But then I'm going to move on up to here. You've got your diaphragm call holder, and so it's got this magnet tip here, and it's got the other end here, so it just snaps on there and holds. Anyways, these let your mouth calls dry. They air out pretty well, so that's an excellent design. You know, if you keep your mouth calls in these, sometimes if you don't let them air out, they can get kind of a nasty flavor. So that's really good thinking. Anyways, like I said, it's magnetic, so you just put it right back and it stays. Then I've got this zipper, goes down, and you've got this pocket here. This pocket could be used for a lot of things, I imagine, but I'm going to keep my owl call and my crow call in there. Got my crow call tethered to my zipper. I don't know if that's going to last though. I just do not want to set this down somewhere and forget about it in the woods if I'm trying to locate a gobbler without using a hen call. Again, that pocket's pretty roomy. It's got a little elastic pocket in there as well that you could put something in, I guess, keep them separate. But I'm not too worried about that. They don't make any noise. The zipper holds them pretty good. So if I get my tether tucked in there, okay. Don't want that getting caught on a branch, is why I'm trying to get as much tucked in as I can. Okay, I'm going to move on up a little bit more. There's another pocket here. You can fit almost your entire hand there. I'll just show you what you can do. Again, another GPS cell phone holder. It fits really well there, and it actually, with me having those items in this pocket, holds my cell phone right there at the top, so it makes it very easily accessed. So let's see. Talked about that. Okay, we're going to move around to the back. So I'm actually going to go and unbutton this, and I forgot to grab the 2 items. Okay, it's okay. So you can see here there are these D rings, and on these you can attach your decoy sling, which actually attaches one side to the head and the other to the rear end or tail of your turkey decoy, and it'll actually hold it on your back. And I'm not real crazy about that. I don't really want a turkey sitting on my back, but you know, if you got some hunter orange or even like a mesh duck decoy bag that you can put over it and then attach it, that's a pretty good idea. I don't know how much I'll utilize that. I don't usually use decoys anyways. They also come with this strap here for picking up your vest. Don't really know how that'll be super handy, but it's nice. I mean, you can get a hold of it pretty easily. So you've got this backpack here, and this backpack's going to keep me from having to carry some things in my pockets, which is great. I get tired of having things in my pants pockets and stuff. It's got a pretty big space here. I'm going to keep my extra batteries for my cameras in there. We're going to go back to our hydration pack. You can filter it through this hole here, and it'll come around your shoulder so you can, you know, take a drink. So yeah, that's basically the backpack. It's also got this little, I don't know, piece of material that it's got this clip on. I don't know what I would use that for, but I'm sure it can be useful for something. It's also got this. I'm probably never going to use this bungee string, but it looks cool. So, also this Knight and Hale sign. How cool is that? That's some cool stuff there. This is okay. So yeah. So I'm going to move to the sides. Obviously, I've got this on backwards, so this isn't looking quite right. But this is like a molly loops for you to put tactical attachments on. If you had a holster for a pistol or something, you could attach here. There's a lot of things you can do with that. You know, water bottle holder, stuff like that. Then you've got this awesome pad. It's not just the padding of the pad, but this is the highlight of the vest for me. So I'm going to spin it around and show you guys why. Wow. Okay. So this pad, with most pads, you'll have a clip on the side like this, so you got to either flip it up or drop it down. probably going to be pretty loud here in a minute. But with this vest, it has these two clips that go on the side to each of these, and then it's got one in the middle. So yeah, you can drop it down and do that if you want, but it is very convenient that you have this clip. It goes here, like so. This clip attaches to here, and then it's got these adjustments that you can make, and it holds the seat right there on the caboose. So if you're like me and have a bad habit of accidentally walking almost right up on the turkey, a lot of times you don't have time to reach behind you, unclip it, and then hold it and kind of sit down and adjust yourself. With this, you literally can just sit down, and that pad will be right there on your butt. It's not going anywhere. You can tighten it up if you're afraid it might, and it will hold tight. I guarantee it will do the job. So yeah, that's basically the Knight and Hale RNG-200 turkey vest. So that pretty much sums up the Knight and Hale RNG-200 turkey vest. What I really like about this vest is it kind of keeps me to more of a minimalist out in the turkey woods, whereas the RNG-300 would accommodate more to someone who's wanting to bring more stuff, which isn't a bad thing, but I have a bad habit of overpiling myself. It just wears myself out when really all I need is, 2 calls and my gun. But anyways, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below if there's any gear review or a product review that you'd like us to do in the future, and we will be sure to get to that. Thanks guys, and have a great day.